context of retail spaces, there are certain cultural expectations. We're expected to walk, not run, to use our inside voices, to keep our hands to ourselves. As adults, it's easy to meet these expectations, but children are still learning how to do this. This can make it difficult for parents with children to complete shopping trips and may even cause them to avoid retail spaces altogether.
There's not a lot of environmental supports for parents, and yet a lot of time with parents and kids are spent sort of out and about in the community. So we knew we wanted to sort of translate our research on sort of supporting parents, creating warm moments, productive interactions with their kids while they were in the context where they were least supported.
The Collaborative for Academic, Social, and Emotional Learning defines social and emotional learning, or SEL, as a process through which children and adults acquire and effectively apply the knowledge, attitudes, and skills necessary to understand and manage emotions, set and achieve positive goals, feel and show empathy for others, establish and maintain positive relationships, and make responsible decisions.
There are 5 main areas of competency. Self-awareness is the ability to recognize thoughts and emotions. Self-management is the ability to modify and regulate them. Social awareness is the ability to recognize and understand that different cultures exist and that the social norms associated with them are different. Relationship skills are related to understanding, functioning within, and maintaining relationships within those differences. Responsible decision-making is the ability to make good choices based on all the other areas.
The goal of this project was to find a way to encourage positive interaction between parents and children in retail spaces that would make the whole experience pleasant and also encourage social and emotional learning in children.
For this project, we wanted to focus on a single type of retail space. We chose grocery stores because shopping at them is an experience that all families have in common. To get an idea of what parent-child interactions look like in a grocery store, we conducted 4 hours of observation on 11 pairs of parents and children in Wegmans, Giant, Wise, and Target. Some parents had little communication with their kids, while other parents played with their kids or asked their kids to help them.
We interviewed 6 parents and 1 grocery store employee, asking them to describe things like the best day they've ever had with their children, their favorite place to go, and what sorts of things can determine a good or a bad day. We found out that planning is really important for parents. They describe their best days as days when their kids are in a good mood and when everyone is on the same page. Parents try to keep their kids engaged by having them help with whatever tasks they're doing.
We wanted to create a tool that would allow parents to plan ahead, keep kids engaged, and allow them to help with shopping. We looked at a lot of different ideas such as shopping list tracking, virtual kitchen games, healthy eating tutorials, and math games. We ended up combining a lot of these ideas.
We needed to make sure that the flow of the design would work, so we sketched the first draft of the prototype with paper and tested it in class. Our preliminary functions were logging into the app, creating, editing, or deleting a shopping list, sharing the list, and playing the game. This allowed us to see any obvious errors and quickly change them. We created a second prototype that could be operated from a smartphone. We kept the basic functionality from our paper prototype and added to it. We included inputs to help parents select a game based off of their child's mood, the amount of time they had to shop, and how much they wanted to interact with their child during the game. We asked parents to use the prototype and gathered feedback on what they liked or didn't like, if they would be willing to use an app like this, and why.
7 different parents used our prototype. We asked them to complete 4 tasks: creating a shopping list, share the shopping list, explore the game freely, and delete a shopping list. We find that over half of the parents were willing to use the app in grocery store with their children, and they're satisfied with the features of the app. However, most of them feel confused about the shopping list interface.
The app we designed keeps children engaged and lets them help the parents. Children are learning social and emotional skills such as how to help, ask questions, and be patient. But this is just a launching point focused on a single retail space. Our final design is intended to be modified to include other retail areas and more games that accommodate different age groups, time frames, and children's moods. Most importantly, we want to add a data dashboard that allows parents to track their children's progress and the number of learning opportunities they have provided.
Build that data dashboard to see if we give parents feedback about what a great job they did creating opportunities for their kids. Does that turn into a motivator for future behavior? So I want to sort of explore some of the assumptions that bubbled up, but continue to design and iterate on the prototype for sure.